Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Scott and Jaime Show. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jaime.
And this is the last installment in a 5-part series of the Yes Mentality.
We've had so much fun.
So much fun.
I hope you have.
I hope so too. Yeah, we have very loyal viewers.
We do.
And we love you for watching the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because we really do love producing it.
Yeah.
So the last installment is when you have to tell a client or a boss or a coworker that the answer is no.
And how do you say no with a yes mentality?
Yes, and this is something that Jaime has always said that I do very, very well.
Excellent. Scott.
And so we decided to dissect how I do it. Mm-hmm. And Jaime and I spent a lot of time together, and she asked me to give examples in my life when I've had to offer a no, and all the different jobs and careers that I've had, and I've had a million of them. And then she figured out what it's all about. It's about Switzerland, isn't it, Jaime?
Yeah, so why don't you give the example of UPS and then we'll dissect it.
Okay, so when I was looking for a job right out of college, I got a part-time job at UPS in customer service. And I would answer calls and help people with their packages and deal with their problems. And one of the issues with UPS is that, let's say you're shipping something from Northern California to Southern California.
Okay.
And no issue, right? There's very few snowstorms there, so it's not going to be a weather event that would prevent your package from being delivered. And if there is a weather event, it is not covered in the refund policy, all right? Okay. Acts of God are not covered.
Yeah.
But the thing is, all packages go through, I think it was Lexington, Kentucky. And the person who shipped from Northern California to Southern California didn't understand why the weather event prevented him from getting a refund, because it wasn't delivered on time. Right. And I had to explain to this person that because all packages are shipped through Lexington, Kentucky, and there was a weather event there, that is considered an act of God. And as unfortunate as that is for you, because it seems logical for you that it would just be flown from Northern California to Southern California, but actually it is much more efficient for UPS to have one hub or two hubs or whatever it was, and that's why UPS is able to deliver so many packages for a low rate that hopefully you've enjoyed all these years. And although this is one example of when it didn't work out for you, I hope there have been many examples where it has. And I wish that there was something that I can do to offer you a refund, but in this case I cannot. But I would sure hope that this one snowstorm does not prevent you from continuing to use the company that has served you well in the past. So it's about not throwing the company under the bus and not throwing the client under the bus.
Yeah, so the no with a no mentality. Really what happens is either you take the client side 100% and you say, you know what, UPS sucks.
Yeah,
I can't believe they wouldn't give you a refund. I would give you a refund if it were up to me, but they totally suck. You should try FedEx.
Your mom is going to be very upset you used that word twice in a Scott and Jaime show.
I know, I'm really sorry, Mom.
Well, it stinks. All right,
stinks. Right? But you throw your company under the bus, which of course your company doesn't love.
Right.
They don't love to hear, and it doesn't foster goodwill in your job or with your company. At the other hand, you throw the client under the bus, and you're like, listen, you're being unreasonable. I can't help you, and I'm sort of upset that I can't help you, but I'm not saying that. And I'm like, I need you to get off the phone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's the policy. There's nothing I can do to help you.
Oh, and it's so infuriating to customers.
It is. And the reason why we call it Switzerland is you really have a very neutral stand on these things. You say, look, I work for UPS, but I know that I wouldn't work for UPS if I didn't have clients like you.
Yeah.
So I want to find a middle ground and to know that in this case, we're not going to make you happy, but we don't want to lose you as a client.
Yep.
And it's still the yes mentality. It didn't bother me that this client was upset. It wouldn't have bothered me if they screamed at me, because I was going to say the same thing regardless, that we want your business and this is why it's happening and this is why UPS does it that way.
And if you are part of a company that has to say no, it is a really great idea to review these no's on a periodic basis to say, is there something we can do to change the policy? Like, this problem seems to come up a lot. Is there a better way to serve our clients or a better way to serve our customers? And being open to those things, being curious again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, you're going to curious it all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
In other words, you would want managers who would be equally as curious to find ways in which to prevent as many of these no situations as possible.
Yeah.
So if you start with the attitude, that intentional positive attitude that you cultivate each and every day and bring it into the workplace, and then you have a curious posture each and every day.
Yeah.
You start finding out what the real facts are and what the real emotions are related to those facts, the real feelings, whether it's with a client or with a coworker or with a boss. And then from there, you solve the problem.
Yeah.
Whether it's a yes or a no, the yes mentality stays strong with you.
Yeah.
So that's our 5-part mini-series on the yes mentality.
We hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to hear more from us, talk to us about booking us in your organization.
Yeah, we love to speak in front of groups. It's so much fun.
We do.
And if you checked out our testimonial page on our website, people really enjoy having us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Thanks
it's
so much.
it's like bringing the Scott and Jamie show on the road.
It is.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It is.
All right, that's it for this week.
Bye for now.
Take care, everyone.